pick.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Negotiate.
800 bucks. 900. 850.
Close.
Are we doing it? It's a deal.
All right, score.
Flying across the field feeling like that guy did in 1937.
They're the masters of the art of picking.
That's the kind of stuff you dream about.
Most of the time.
I'm gonna give you $600. Nope.
Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel that I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It's time to stand up in today's American Pickers. Whilst she looked absolutely incredible, some fans noticed something on her feet. American Pickers star Danielle Colby showed off her stunning figure in nude fireside pic. She took to her Instagram grid page with a stunning snap as she flaunted her Danielle, 49, was seen lying on a comfortable cream fur blanket in the cheeky post. She first rose to fame in 2010 on the History Channel show, where she traveled across the country in search of rare Americana artifacts. But now, her stunning figure and beautiful body art was fully on show as she sent a heartwarming message to her fans. The American Pickers star captioned the snap, "Happy New Year. Happy Nude Rear. I hope you all have a wonderful and happy and successful 2025. Adding, I have lots of exciting things coming your way in the new year, and I can't wait to share them with you. In the picture, her curly brown locks were left completely free, and she warmed herself by the fire. A huge musical note was emblazoned on her back muscles as she hung her rear end on the air. Two blue rectangular lines emitting from the right side of the photo hit her modesty. Fans flocked to the comments section to lavish praise on the reality television personality. One fan wrote, "Happy New Year. This lifted my spirits more than anything in several rough days. Thank you for that. Mother is thriving," exclaimed a second user. As a third added, "One-of-a-kind goddess." However, some fans noticed that her feet appeared to be marked from outside dirt. A fourth fan noticed, "Ew, dirty feet." While someone else stated, "Damn clean you are feet be," for a photo shoot. LMFAO at Danielle Colby American Picker respectfully of course. The dirty feet added a sixth viewer. American Pickers star Wolfe has stocked up on antiques for customers of his Nashville store as show ratings were disappointing this season. Mike, 60, owns Antique Archaeology with locations in LeClaire, Iowa, and Nashville, Tennessee. In new photos exclusively obtained by the U.S. Sun, Mike has stocked his store with new vintage items worth thousands of dollars. Mike is charging a whopping $3,500 for an antique coin horse ride, while a stock market machine cabinet is $3,000. Another antique is an early cast iron water fountain that could set a customer back $1,500. A harmonica display case is priced at $1,200. An industrial cabinet needlework is worth $995, while a Cleveland Euromod bike is $950. A large stork statue could cost a buyer $850, and a detective camera is priced at $700. On the more affordable end, a Coca-Cola diner clock is $300, a Red Huss sign is $595, a Jerry Lee Lewis jacket is $595, a dollhouse is $195, and a birdhouse is $175. The U.S. Sun reported Antique Archaeology Nashville's estimated annual sales are reportedly $903,000 as of 2023. The company's business credit score is low risk, meaning there is a good probability of on-time payment, according to the report. Other businesses. The antique store is around 30 miles away from Mike's over $1 million home in Leapers Fork, Tennessee, just blocks away from celebrities including Winona Judd and Carrie Underwood. Mike moved into the $1,050,000 home in June 2020 amid his divorce from his wife of 10 years, Jody, who he shares his daughter with. The antique store is around 46 miles away from Mike's bike stop Columbia Motor Alley in the small town of Columbia, Tennessee. Columbia is also where Mike's vacation rental 2 Lanes guest house and other businesses are located. Ratings struggle. The store drama comes after American Pickers has been struggling with ratings. The December 18th episode brought in the highest ratings with 760,000 viewers. The week before that, 676,000 watched the December 11th show. On the December 4th episode, 584,000 viewers watched. On the November 27th episode, The Toy Godfather, Mike and Jersey traveled to Chicago to pick through a historic home. The episode had 623,000 viewers. The November 20th, 2024 episode Surfs, Signs, Savage brought in 521,000 viewers. The November 13th episode, Pickin' Wall to Wall, had 582,000 people watch. The November 6th, 2024 episode, Carnival Cash Out, had 547,000 viewers. DIY DeLorean, which aired on October 30th, brought in the lowest ratings of the season with just 442,000 viewers. The third episode of season 26, The Great Rizzoli, had 566,000 viewers on October 23rd. The second episode of the season, Wolf Men vs. The Automations, brought in just 463,000 viewers on October 16th. The premiere episode on October 9th brought in 565,000 fans as Mike picked through Evel Knievel memorabilia. The ratings for Season 26 are low compared to last season. Season 25 brought in 723,000 viewers for Part 1 of the premiere and 676,000 for Part 2. Episode 3 had 880,000 viewers tune in. By the January 24th episode, ratings increased to 948,000 viewers. The February 28th episode brought in 966,000 viewers. The season finale on March 27th had 832,000 people watch. In honor of the new year, Mike reflected on 2024 and revealed his goals for 2025. I chose this photo to post because this is where I'm at right now in my life, happy, content, and excited about the future. He captioned a picture of himself smiling. This past year has brought loss and some heartache ache, but it also has beautiful moments with my daughter and family. The projects that I have thrown myself into have inspired me to do more. Turning 60 this year has centered me and brought me to a place in my mind that I feel at peace, and I love that my circle is getting much smaller, so I can be present more with the ones I love. I'm incredibly blessed for all of your support. For 15 years now, we have been able to tell stories and focus on the history, people, and places that continue to bring us all together. I fall in love with America over and over again when I travel. There is no such thing as a nobody or a place that is nowhere. Now more than ever, let's seek and find common ground. 2025, we got this. American Pickers star Mike Wolfe has finally renovated the inside of his Tennessee restaurant in an over $38,000 remodel after suffering construction issues in recent years. Mike, 60, has been working on transforming a former winery into an outside area with a pergola, fire pit, stage, and more in Columbia, Tennessee. The renovation is part of Mike's goal to revamp the small town, where he owns his bike shop, Columbia Motor Alley, vacation rental, 2 lanes, guest house, and other businesses. The U.S. Sun has obtained exclusive photos of the latest renovations made to the property. In new photos obtained by the U.S. Sun, the building on the property appears to have been remodeled on the inside. Wooden shelves and molding have been added, as well as a door with a window on each side that leads to another room. There is also a vintage sign above the inside door that reads SO. Construction materials could also be seen, as the inside appears to still be under construction. The U.S. Sun can confirm Mike filed a new building permit for the property on December 2nd. The permit read, "Neon rooftop signage approved by historic zoning to replicate what was originally on the building." The sign is to be fabricated and installed by Columbia Neon. The total project construction value for the sign is $10,000. The permit was approved just days later on December 4th. According to the permits, the total cost of the renovation is now $38,630. The American Pickers star dropped $600,000 on the former wine bar in September 2022. Building troubles. According to building records obtained by the U.S. Sun, a permit was filed in August 2023 for a wood pergola. The final fire inspection, held on April 12, 2024, failed. The document read, "Provide manufacturer's installation information for hanging gas heaters in order to confirm distance to combustibles. Light sockets between pergola and building need light socket safety caps put in place of bulb." A second final fire inspection on September 16, 2024, also failed. The inspections were officially completed and approved in November 2024. The total cost for this specific permit is $17,730. A second permit was also taken out in November 2023 for installation of 1-foot underground gas line for fire pit, including risers, regulators, and necessary materials. Replacement of 3/4-foot gas line to 1-foot gas line to provide proper flow for future appliances. Fire pit and hanging heater installation. This permit set Mike back $4,400. A third permit was filed in August 2023 for footers for planter walls and pergola. All of the inspections are unscheduled, and the construction is setting Mike back $6,500. As for the actual building, Mike filed a permit to remove existing roof systems down to existing deck, inspect and replace damaged or deteriorated decking, and more. This set Mike back $20,081 and all inspections passed. Property plans. Mike explained in the permit that the building currently has no tenant. He also revealed the business will not obtain a food permit and will not prepare and serve meals. But the U.S. Sun previously reported plans to turn the property into a restaurant. A source who worked on the construction claimed at the time, "It's going to be a restaurant. They're going to sell pizza, soda, that kind of stuff." Construction workers are building a stage for karaoke, a fire pit, and a pergola in front of the building. But the restaurant never opened, as those in the town could only speculate what the area would be used for. A town source claimed it used to be a vintage wine bar and lounge. They closed that down, and Mike Wolfe bought it and built that. It's just sitting there. I don't know what they're doing with it. A second insider claimed the space currently acts as an outdoor seating area for the next-door restaurant Prime and Pint. Mike's vision. The U.S. Sun previously revealed photos of the finished product of the outside area. The front of the restaurant has a wooden pergola with lights. There are gray pavers under the pergola with concrete for the rest of the space. The fire pit area also has pavers, as there is a brick bench for customers to sit around the fire. Some pavers are elevated to act as a stage for karaoke and performers. There are also 2 vintage gas pumps. The outdoor area is lined with a black metal gate and brick planter boxes with shrubs. Mike has posted updates on Instagram of the construction, as he posted in November 2023. "When I first came to Columbia, Tennessee 6 years ago, this building immediately caught my eye. Through all of the changes over the years, this little Esso service station has managed to weather the storm. So many of these places have been scraped from the earth, erasing such a big part of transportation history in America. I feel incredibly blessed to have had the opportunity to reimagine how this property could continue to serve the community. This outdoor space will create memories for years to come." The History Channel star has renovated many properties in Columbia, Tennessee in recent years. The U.S. Sun previously revealed the construction set him back $322,461. A source told the U.S. Sun of Mike's work, "The town is happy Mike is taking this on to help bring new life to Columbia." But a second insider claimed, "It's kind of interesting because a lot of people don't want change and some people do, so we're in that flux." In addition to Mike's business, new companies are opening in the town. The source continued, "They are building a 6-story condo with a restaurant. Next to that is going to be a car place. The town is changing rapidly." Show drama. Mike stars on American Pickers alongside his brother Robbie, John Jersey John Saleh, and Danielle Colby. American Pickers is currently airing episodes for season 26. The season is experiencing record low ratings. American Pickers star Mike Wolfe was honored at a Tennessee Christmas parade over the weekend, as he was seen waving to a crowd of fans. Mike, 60, acted as Grand Marshal of the 2024 Leapers Fork Christmas Parade on Saturday, December 14th. The U.S. Sun obtained an exclusive video of Mike riding in the back of a Cadillac convertible alongside his daughter, Charlie, 12. Mike, 60, was all smiles during the parade, as he could be seen cheerfully waving to the crowd as the car made its way down the streets of the upscale town. The Leapers Fork Christmas Parade takes place every year, as country singer Winona Judd acted as Grand Marshal for last year's celebration. Other members of the community participated in the parade with their own floats, as Santa Claus and the Grinch also made appearances. Businesses in the town offered hot chocolate and wine, while a restaurant hosted a tailgate. The American Pickers star lives in an over $1 million home in Leapers Fork, Tennessee, just blocks away from celebrities including Winona and Carrie Underwood. Mike moved into the $1,050,000 home in June 2020 amid his divorce from his wife of 10 years, Jody, who he shares his daughter with. The 3,153-square-foot home features 3 bathrooms and 3 bathrooms. The abode sits on 1.63 acres of land, where he stores his many luxury and vintage cars. He is just a 45-minute drive to his Nashville store Antique Archaeology and a 30-minute drive to Columbia, Tennessee, where he owns 2 lanes guest house rental property, bike shop Columbia Motor Alley, and more businesses. Last year, the annual Christmas parade was postponed the morning of due to inclement weather. Despite the cancellation, Mike and his daughter hung out in town. The U.S. Sun obtained exclusive photos of Mike sitting outside the Schoolhouse Private Member Club near his home with his daughter Charlie. He enjoyed a Heineken and the company of his friends as they chatted for hours inside and outside the club. One of the friends included Vince Neil from Motley Crue. Mike wore a matching denim button-down shirt and jeans for the day. Mike remained at Schoolhouse for hours drinking and eating with friends despite a tornado warning, as the private club put up a tent to keep members dry. A description of the exclusive spot reads, "TN's most splendid private event venue and club, fusing country living with rock and roll splendor.